Alright guys, Filibuster here, episode 6 of my Total War Attila, Age of Charlemagne, Legendary Kingdom of the Avars campaign. Um, we are going to be starting off a turn here with a good amount of income and a lot of stuff going on, so let's get right to it. We've got attrition, that's just 4 men that were lost, that was probably from movement. We have a population surplus in Pannonia, so this is going to be good. I forget what exactly we were talking about building here, but I think what's needed. Okay, so there's my sanitation building, which means I could probably go wealth building. Maybe get a hall of stories. I think I'll go mint here, because I've got some sources of wealth already in this province. We're gonna hold off on building. In case you guys missed it, there's the Lombards here that are absolutely threatening an attack. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna prepare for that attack. By bringing one of these stacks down. I think it'll be the stack of my faction heir, I think, or leader. Okay, so let's give him some good units here. I've got a lot of archers. Holy crap. That's my faction heir. Alright, so I'll bring him down. Actually, he's just rebel army. Push him back a little bit. I'm going to bring this other army down to Salzburg and have it wait there. Okay, we need to complete the hostel. And then we'll be able to recruit agents here. But for now, let's kind of take a look at the French here. So they've got a full stack in Hallstatt, taking on Angria. Okay. Got a population surplus, but I'm gonna kind of, although it's definitely gonna be a moneymaker for me. Actually, no, you know what? We're gonna get a sanitation building. Because I'm already telling that I'm gonna have some sanitation issues in that province. And they are still just being here, I suppose. Oh my god. Let's get another archer in there. That's a pretty sick defensive force. Plus a modest garrison, but I mean, I don't know if they'll be able to sustain against 5,000 units or whatever that is that they got camped around me. This is definitely odd behavior though. Okay, what I'm going to do here actually is, let me refresh my memory what I'm researching. Okay, I'm researching the King's Court to get a King's Hall. Now, if I went straight for a Champion's Hall here, or a warrior aristocracy, which is needed to build Champion's Hall, I believe I need the upgraded requires building just the Warriors Hall, huh? I feel like I would need an upgraded capital building in order to get it. Yeah, okay, I can see that for myself. King's Hall. So I'm going to definitely upgrade the Nobles Hall in preparation for upgrading the King's Hall, so then I can upgrade the Warrior's Hall into a Champion's Hall. So we got all sorts of halls around here. And then we're going to commit some more of our gold to getting gold later. So we are building, we do have good squalor or good sanitation in this province. So I think we're going to actually get the deep iron mine, increase our tradable resources. And then we're actually going to upgrade the sanitation spring so we can upgrade the goldsmith in this province and not be even. I think we're probably good. I'm going to take a quick look at faction politics here. God, my factionary is still not married. He's getting pretty dejected about it too. I'm going to secure his loyalty. Give him a fatherly talk. My factionary is already having illegitimate children. It's a daughter, so it's not the worst in the world. We'll be able to marry a general into the family. We're actually going to use our heir to start securing the loyalty of our generals here. Being very disloyal, which is very much discouraging. And I think we'll be able to turn here. So that stack turned around and their king turned around. Very odd behavior from the Lombards. I actually have a non-aggression pact with them. Bohemia wants me. Sorry, buddy. Actually, make a tributary state? Nope. I don't get out of bed for anything less than a tributary state agreement. I'll say that. These Willsey guys are looking pretty odd. Not sure if they're at war with the Lombards or not. Wavering loyalty. Wavering loyalty. Secured my second son's loyalty. Okay, so we gotta engage in some faction politics here. Just rapid fire. I really want to bring him into the family. I need to get this power up is what I need to do. And for that I need more family members. If that daughter comes of age so I can marry her off. Okay. We're kind of just sitting on our hands here. We gotta get into position. Fight this battle real quick. I'm not sure how many other battles there will be for me to fight, because ideally I'm going to stay out of war with the Franks, stay out of war with the Lombards, but prepare for war with the Lombards. I can tell you that my faction leader is extremely fucking pissed off that they would dare. See, what happened is that he retired to the countryside, to Croatia, to be the governor there, and the Lombards saw that as a sign of weakness. So he left capable generals in charge, but the Lombards still thought that no, you know, family representation on the battlefield was a sign of weakness. Okay, so they're back there. Our sons, however, are going to put an end to that line of thinking. Okay, so we're just gonna kind of get a, I think I'll probably go triple column, to be honest. Start moving send those guys forward. Get the horse archers. Wow. God, sometimes the visuals in this game just absolutely blow my mind. So definitely taking a high ground advantage there. I'm gonna spread my guys out. Okay, gonna keep moving them up that way. I need to take out those siege engines. Okay, so now that I've got these guys moving, I can actually decide where I want them to head. What I'm going to do is I'm going to try to break their high ground advantage by forcing a soft front facing them, but then send most of my units up over to the left after my cavalry can make quick work of their siege equipments. I don't want to tire myself out, so I'm just going to kind of slowly march up while my cavalry does all the heavy lifting for now. Hopefully they can get there. They are cavalry archers, but I want to just kill the crew of the siege equipment as quickly as possible. Definitely a kamikaze run. Oh. Damn, this is going to be cool looking. So they engage right as the javelins hit from the enemy javelin cavalry. And I've forced their siege equipment off so I can actually engage with my cavalry. Okay, okay. So we're gonna need to form up here actually real quick and change our game plan since they've now come off of the high ground.
Our men flee the field of battle. This is a shameful display.
We're still gonna kind of try to work around over to the right. We've gotta bring our cavalry in around to their sides. Try to go for their general. Form up into the spear wall. And start enveloping along their flanks. God, they almost make it way too easy sometimes. Oh man. We're actually gonna melee and get rid of these archers real quick.
Our men run from the enemy. This is shameful.
So we have him in the battle radius. Enemy general is dead. Should be an easy victory now. Gosh. Absolute decimation. Get my general out there to kind of get some easy wipe up kills. I'd use them more actively, by the way. I usually do in my Total War games, but God, in Charlemagne it feels like they just target the enemy ranged here. Units just target your general, and he's dead anytime he gets within range. So you just kind of gotta keep him out of range. I mean, it sucks, but it's too many times that a battle's been going perfectly in my favor, and bring my general in for a little action, and all of a sudden, nada. Get some cool bow and arrow action. Fire in advance.
Victory!
Fire in advance. Oh. Wow. Wow. Cool. End the battle. The decisive victory. Only 161 units lost. Beautiful. And that was that one unit of cavalry. That stopped a lot of my other units from getting hit by those siege engines, so I think it was well worth it. Plus, I mean, I'll just fold them in and it'll save me 140 on upkeep or whatnot, whatever it is. Which is perfectly fine.
Warriors all!
So we will disband. Finish the rebellion off. Only lost 11 that time.
Ready for battle!
And we actually leveled up our air again, which is nice.
Ready for orders!
We got the battle movement last time. God, the authority is just... We'll do it. We'll max them out. Plus 14 morale for commander's unit, plus 7 public order. We can get him in there. We'll kind of do the same thing when he comes of age. Retire him off to governor province. And we'll actually start putting one in each so we can get up to the legend status. Cool. Cool, cool, cool. God, I wonder, so if we plan on taking the initiative on the Lombards, we could almost move these guys down through the Alps here. Get them in striking position. I'm not sure what the Willsy think of it. I need to check that. It's gonna be a shitty backstab if they decide to do that. They're neutral. Huh.
A flapping tongue that speaks without wisdom is not welcome.
They're at war with
Be
the
like a spear.
Papal
I have
States, though.
point. Ha ha!
What the hell? So they're marching that army down to hit the Papal States. Go for it, buddy. You attack my cities, though. I'm gonna raise all of your shit to the ground. Okay, we're gonna continue building up our home province. Or perhaps we want to let's build up Croatia a bit more to get some more influence on our faction leader. Look at the cloth maker. Okay, and we will double check.
How can I assist?
Let's see what this religion's looking like. Tengrism's still on the way up. This is good.
For the tribe!
We'll move into Salzburg to occupy it.
Ready for orders!
Wow, okay, so 2 of Charlemagne's armies are right there. Huh. If that's the case, I almost want to give them Regensburg. Right here as a buffer. Which is why I kind of wanted to leave Bavaria, these provinces. So I can give him Regensburg. And maybe potentially keep Augsburg. I don't know. But we will actually recruit a spy. Because they give the largest vision, and that's essentially what I want them for. I'll recruit the assassins here in a bit as well to get some backup there. Let's see what the Franks are working with here. Okay, so Hallstatt's their only province. Or their furthest easternmost province, is what I should say. So it could just be they're kind of antsy. But I need to get vision over into Constance and Chur to see if they have any backup worth noting. The Lombards are still down here. Dear God. Let's end the turn. king is back. Wolsey continues its march to the Papal States. Wavering loyalty. Desperate measures, huh? Oh, do we want to make him castrated or blinded as a general? I think he's a general. Gosh, I don't know. Blind, man. I don't know about castrating people. It's not very cool in my book. We have population surplus. So we are growing. I really want to put another solid 5 turns into my economy. I think that's the way to go here. Right. Bohemia. Interesting. I think we're going to move up a tad bit here. We'll get a couple more levies spearmen. And we'll potentially see if joining Bohemia on their conquest of Frankish territories is worth it. I'm actually going to hinder, I'll harass this army. And my agent failed. Fortunately. Okay, let's see what else they got here. Let's get some information before we really begin moving stuff around. Okay, so this is what we need to know here. They got 2 armies in Strasbourg. Nope. Wonder, can I get a 3rd? This would really be clutch. Nope, only 2. So we'll actually get our... Yeah. We'll get our 2nd warrior, or not warrior, but assassin, I suppose. Okay, so we've got 4 armies within 2 turns of my territory. That's not insignificant at all. I just have to deal with these Lombards though. I mean, they can, if I don't, they're just going to keep draining me by keeping their stuff over here. Whereas, if I'm able to upgrade a large, or build a large enough navy, since the only naval ships they have are one dromon here, if I get another stack down here, I could potentially wipe out all of these forces in one battle. Potentially. And then it would just remain cleaning up some troops here. And then I would probably try to take like Aquila here. Or maybe, I don't know what I'd try to take at that point, because I don't want anything over here. I might just like sack a bunch of their cities. Maybe that's the play. But I mean, I can't let this stand right here. This you can't run an empire if you're letting foreign armies just encroach on your territory like that. No one will take you seriously at all. But we do want to finish up this turn by building a little bit more income. And or we can build a building in Moravia. I think the goldsmith's the way to go. And we can actually build a market hall. Let's see what's our sanitation look like. +2, okay, that's fine. Build a market hall here to get more growth and more income as well, with 10 gold left over. Oh, that reminds me, faction politics. Secure their loyalties. Where Got 4 of 10. Five of 10, 7, 5, 6, 6, 7, 5. Geez, not a lot of loyalty to be had here. This governor. They're really not liking my move to retirement. So my sons need to assert their dominance over the faction by conquering new lands. And then through their influence gained by conquering new lands, I will be able to secure more loyalty and more control over my faction politics. We have a rebellion in Bavaria. Probably the last one once I put it down. Hostile agent, disease spread, consumption. Loyalty is secured. Ah, so disease was spread to their city. Cool. Alright. Take it. A little chemical warfare. Hopefully I miss it though. Right. So I'm going to... God, it's gonna take so long to get down there. Yeah. So I'm gonna keep on this plan. Fortify so we regenerate that attrition. We get our army heading up here anyways, so we will take care of this rebellion. We can auto-resolve because it's going to be an easy fight. Probably should have let it go one turn, to be honest. So I can see they're taking more territory. As long as they're at war with Angria, I think I'm in pretty good shape. But honestly, once they kill Angria, I think I'm next on the next on the old chopping block for Charlemagne. So that's something we will need to be prepared for. Did Bohemia get wrecked? No, they've not engaged yet. Forget how far up here Franks own right at the start. Ah, our survivors of fate have gained a... And this is my second sons, so we're gonna invoke terror enemy morale. -6 enemy morale in region, and +6 morale for our own troops. So a very inspiring army to be a part of, one would say. And they are going to be the defenders of our north. We are going to dismantle and convert our provincial capital main building into a long hall. And I don't really want to force any aggressive military action to the north, so I'm not going to make any, I'm not going to keep the barracks, because I'm going to want to go west. So I don't really need that. Instead, I will build a shrine to help with our happiness issue. And I think I will need... I'm not going to be able to get the sanitation building in here. I need to deal with my sanitation at some point. Okay. So we're pretty committed to that rebellion there. We got -8 in this province as well. So we're going to actually upgrade our religious building to a celestial temple, tier 2. And we're going to train a couple more units for this guy so we can put down a small rebellion if it were to pop up. Now, let's see if we can keep this guy fortified. And I think we're going to turn. Not much going on that we could see. Not a whole lot of movement. Another rebellion in Bavaria, we saw that coming. Okay, it's good that we train these units up because we can now hopefully use them to, put the rebellion down. Alright. Re-garrison. Yeah, we're gonna need to upgrade to a mineral spring actually. I think we can start really pumping this one up. Make it into a economic powerhouse with these 3 buildings here. Okay, we're going to take our army over here and re-garrison at Augsburg, which will prevent it from slipping into a rebellion next turn. Then hopefully the happiness from the lightning shrine being completed will slowly start to maintain us. Let's see, I actually don't need to worry about fortifying them because it's not winter anymore. So they're not actually raiding, they're just fortified. So I guess they're not really incurring that many diplomatic penalties from me. Ah, so we have grown at Sistak. Let's take a look at what we can build. Here's where I want my horse show. Perfect. That's going to be real. This is going to be quite the powerhouse province. So once, as an update with my research, once I research the King's Court, I can build the King's Hall, and then I will research warrior aristocracy, and then build the Champions Hall. And then I will be able to train elite units. Hopefully I will have an economy at that point that can sustain those elite units as well. God, I really don't want to, I don't think this is the movement here for me. I'm kind of regretting this. I think what I may do is I may end up just running through their lands and getting down here, because that'll cut the time down substantially. It's going to be another full stack coming in here. And what we're going to do is we're going to start to build up our... God, I can't even select the damn thing. Our navy a bit more. So they'll be able to really deal a lot of damage to their ships. I mean, it sucks that I feel like it's just bugged out, so I'm kind of taking advantage of a bug. But, you know, what the hell ever. If they're just going to sit there, I can't really conduct my affairs with them sitting there. So I got to do something about it. I'm going to build a mineral spring here so that I can start building these larger buildings. Which is going to be... the income I'm going to have from these provinces, guys, is out of this world. And then I will make sure that I keep exploring around. Delayed message. So we have Wolsey's territory here, north of Bohemia. Let's take a look what Charlemagne's got going on. So this is interesting. Doesn't necessarily have the most stacks that aren't actually currently occupied. I imagine he's got them all just keep going north there. So I think I might be in good shape here to just kind of stay by the wayside. Bum, ba-dum, ba. God, it sucks that I have to. Actually, I have my units trained now. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to demolish the hostel here. And the reason I'm doing that is because I need to build the sanitation building.
Ready for battle.
I'm going to decimate these forces and go through another turn. But I can get rid of the hostel now because I've already trained the max amount of units that I can get from it until I get another Imperium upgrade. So once I say I get another Imperium upgrade, I can think about putting another one down and maybe getting another couple. But even that's not really that necessary. Okay, so this is an important message to see here. The Franks are getting further occupied elsewhere. So either I can let them kind of be, or I can take advantage of that and try to pick off some territory myself. We won't do that though until we see them move their forces away. So we're going to keep going over just a little bit more and have ourselves a look-see. And actually, I'm going to bring my one assassin down here into northern Italy to potentially use in my invasion. Okay, so they have a full stack up in Aachen, so they're definitely going north pretty hard. I want to see where they're... So Wolsey have a significant amount of territory as well. Angria is pretty well on the ropes. I imagine there's a couple armies right here in striking distance of Angria. They very well could come south after that. I'm definitely going to have to keep that in mind. We can build our Sacred Spring, which is what we needed to do. And get one turn for the horse show to finish. We're gonna get, yeah, this is definitely getting influence for our faction leader, which is nice. Stuff we need. Let's see. Yep, this guy still gets to move. Right now we're trespassing against the Lombards. You know what? We're gonna kind of goad them in. Where are we at?
Speak quickly. Do not expect the good wine.
Yes, end the non-aggression pact. So now we technically have to wait 10 turns. I think. Typho Zaragoza, huh? Is that a trade agreement? Not yet. See if Brittany wants one yet. No. No one wants to trade with me. The Duchy Province? No. Damn, people are gonna hate me a lot more when I declare one of the Lombards too. Which is unfortunate. But it has to happen. We'll send shockwaves throughout all of Europe. We'll end the turn and grind through. They're slowly starting to back off a bit. Wilsey continues down. Oh, what a guy. Duchy of Aquitaine has been destroyed. Plus 60 with the Kingdom of Franks, huh? Well, that's just an interesting development now, isn't it?
Do not waste time on pleasantries and babble.
Yeah.
Speak what you must, and
Still not enough to make me think they're not going to declare war on me. Well, that's for sure.
we're going to need a bigger fleet.
I would love if Wilsey just like YOLO'd into them. So they are raiding my territory now. That's definitely an issue.
Gathering supplies.
So we've got one more turn to get to here, and then the turn after, we can definitely declare war. Say we ain't gonna take their shit from nobody. Dup, 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 dup. Leveled up this guy again. Let's get the maximum spread religion. And actually get some counter agent skills as well. So this is stabilizing a little bit. -2 here at -95, but we can let that rebellion happen, and we're actually +3 here as well. We're gonna get our temple improved. I want to get this public order stabilized so that I will be able to make a move when necessary. We'll leave that blank for now. I want to put industry in there, but that's not that important at the moment. We've got our temple upgrading there. I think I might hold on to this 27 because this war is a ruin. I'm not sure exactly where I'm going to want to... You know what? I think I'm going to... This is the play here. So we'll get... Actually, I can get the... So I don't have big upkeep from the horses. So I'll train them, and then I'll move them down here next turn and train. Which means my guy will be right here and waiting to engage the next turn. So that I will be able to hit them pretty hard. And at least take and hold Aquile, which would be a crucial region. Because then I can just keep a navy out here and then garrison a stack here. And they won't be able to enter by land, and I could maybe even get 2 navies. And I could keep them from invading as well. Because this is the closest spot right here that they can come up here. So if I have a navy here and a navy up here, I should be alright. Alright, so I think we could probably... Then we could just send sacking parties over. Take all of that gold and build up our provinces. Holy moly. Oh man, the Franks are taking on the Bohemians. Oh boy. Oh boy. Yeah, okay, so see if there's any pressing loyalty issues. God, I need to get some... Definitely need to get some victories, military victories for my sons. It's gonna be crucial. See, the Lombards are they should probably start to be getting pretty worried about the Franks, I would imagine. We're getting about the time where they should start declaring war on each other. What are these guys doing? Will's here just on a fucking rampage mission. Rebellion in Bavaria. The Oberdrites have been destroyed. Ah, so we have reached Imperium level intimidating. Objective complete, the name of the king. Right. So I'm now Imperium level 4. I need to reach Imperium level 5, which I believe is when I actually forged the Caliphate of Cordoba. Okay, we'll get one more turn in. We'll get ready for war the next turn. Yeah, they're gonna get hit pretty hard on that. But I don't think it'll matter. More Navy ships. This guy down. We have a rebellion up here, that's fine. We're actually gonna let it go one more turn. We actually have our Sacred Spring as well, and still having sanitation issues, so we're gonna upgrade that. Hopefully deal with that problem. One more turn till I can create a Warriors Hall in Sasak, or a King's Hall. So I'm actually probably gonna hold on to a little bit of gold. And I'm actually gonna try to get Warriors Culture as well, because it would probably help me with the getting some good cavalry units once I have this elite barracks here. Okay. Let's see, do I want to go? Yeah, let's do that. So we're gonna get big income upgrade here. Big income upgrade. God, I still have to keep my guy up here. I guess there's really nothing. Let me take a look at what do we have here. Okay, so Tangrism is now winning out. So we're gonna move our priest up here. Next turn, we'll move into the Regensburg province, where Christianity unfortunately is still dominant. So we'll fix that problem. Upgrade our goldsmith. We still have positive 4 sanitation, so we can afford to do that there. I think I'm probably just going to save the rest of my gold for... Oh. Yeah, I'm going to save the rest of my gold for next turn, when the action is going to start. Oh. Okay, so our governor. He's flaccid. Oh, buddy. That's unfortunate. Still assign a provincial governor. Let's make it Tyrol. And we will assign the Edict of Construction Cost and Growth. Fill up these last few provinces, make it a little cheaper to build it up. What else do we have here? Dangerously low integrity, we will decimate. Alright. Yeah, we forgot to use our agents again. Whatever, they're taking a break. Costs money to move those guys. That'd be interesting if it like took treasury to just kind of like do anything with them. You know, I mean, because essentially you'd be paying them to move around a bit. Really? So the Duchy of Spoleto has pulled away from my shores. That could not have been at a more opportune moment. Alright, so we are going to end the episode here. Thank you guys for watching. Like and subscribe to the channel to get more updates on when more videos are put out there. Trying to do quite a few of them. Keep the content going. And yeah, tune in next time for when we take the war to the Lombards. Alright, I'll catch you guys later.